Hey guys, Chris here. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video. I normally do a lot of hockey and sports, a little bit of sports, a little other sports, a little bit of soccer, a little bit of baseball, and then trading card stuff like Magic and One Piece and sometimes Pokemon, and some other random. I'll throw some random trading card stuff in there now and then. Today's a little bit different. I'm going to use a couple comic books. So a couple things from comic books. If you didn't know already, excuse me. I'm kind of a Hawkeye fan, so I pick up Hawkeye comic books, pick up the older, try and get some back issues now and then, and get some different stuff for Hawkeye. And recently I picked up something that I've been wanting to pick up for my comic book collection. But we're going to go into that in a second. I'm just going to go over some couple of the comic books I've got recently. Picked up the four-part, number 2 of the four-part miniseries of Hawkeye. This is, I want to say, mid-80s. I can't remember exactly the date on it. I'll have to double-check it. But, because I remember I had some of these issues, some of this, but being a dumb teenager, I sold things. Actually, 1983. Here we go. I sold some stuff, got rid of things. Being a dumb teenager, thinking money and other things were more important than some of my collection. Changes of habits. So, added this one back to my collection. Number 2 of the Hawkeye miniseries from '82. It's a 4-part series. So that was kind of cool to add back to my collection. A newer series, more recent, I should say. I picked up. I thought I had this issue. I cannot find it, but I thought I had it. The Hawkeye Freefall series. Picked up number 2. I have number 1. I think I'm not positive because, like I say, number 2. I thought I had number 2, but I can't find that, and I can't find number 1. So I may have to dig up number 1. So try and start looking for number 1. So picked up number 2 and then number 5 in the series. I don't have 3 and 4, and there's some more after that, but I'm still going to start searching for the rest of this. But I thought I had this one. I can't find it anywhere, so I'll keep looking. But number 2 and number 5 for that section for the Free Fall series. I don't remember how many issues were in that, but I have to double check. I know I don't have. I thought I had 1 and 2, but obviously can't find them. So it never hurts to have a couple extra issues. Next I got I can't remember if these are connected to the same series. I have to double check. The Hawkeye. This is actually the first appearance, or not first appearance, but first standalone Kate Bishop Hawkeye series. So that got the number 1. I have a variant cover of this somewhere. I know I have the variant cover somewhere. I didn't have this cover, and I wanted this one. Don't laugh. I haven't read it yet. I have it, and I've had it for a long time, and I still haven't read it. It's just one of those things where I bought it, put it away. I was like, I'll read this later, and just life got in the way. Haven't read it. Then I picked up the second issue. I think this is connected with it. I can't remember. I gotta have to double check. I can't, honestly, I can't remember if this is part of the same one or this is the series after. I gotta do some research on it. I want to pull it out and read them, so I'll figure it out later. But the biggest part of, actually, it's kind of connected with this comic. The biggest part of this whole excursion of getting comics was I picked up my first graded comic, which is the same one as that number 1. Sorry for the glare. The way my setup is here, I can't really get a good image, the full shot of this. I'll turn it sideways. There we go. Kind of works a little better that way. I've always, as I knock things over, I've always wanted a graded comic. Wanted to get a graded comics just to have a graded comic in my collection. But it makes it kind of cooler that the first graded comic I get is actually connected to one of my favorite comic characters, Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, and I have one over here. It's kind of buried. I don't want to knock everything over, but we'll move everything out of the way real quick. You can see them. We'll give a little turn towards that. So yep, Kate Bishop, Funko, alternate art there. Hawkeye is kind of my character, so it's kind of cool to actually pick up a Kate Bishop / Hawkeye graded comic as my first graded comic to get. So I don't know if this is I fell down a rabbit hole and now I need more, or it's just I just wanted one graded card, not card, graded comic. Wanted one graded comic, and I've got one. So, and it's actually probably not the coolest one, but it is something that is fits in my collection because of, obviously, it's a Hawkeye. So that being said, and the best, I don't know if it was a good or bad, it was only 40, it was $40. I know the comic I got was the ungraded was 20. This was 40, so I've kind of like not sure if that was really the best way to do it, best pricing, but for me to get something for my collection that I wanted, I think that fits, that works out for me. That wasn't too crazy out of my price range, because there are some other comics that I've seen that I would like that are graded, that are Hawkeye, but they are way out of my price range. So, or Hawkeye, I shouldn't say they're Hawkeye comics, they're Hawkeye related because Hawkeye's on the cover, some things like that. Some of the older Avenger comics. But that's kind of my thing. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me if you think I was crazy for getting a graded comic book. I see you started saying comic card. I do have a graded Hawkeye comic card, but not the greatest grade, but it's still a graded Hawkeye card. Also, it's one of the ones from my childhood / teenage years. So, but let me know what you think, and I'll catch you next time. All right, have a good one. Bye.